Happy Fantastic Friday, Monsters! Are you guys
Hey, hey,
excited?
hey.
Hey, here we go.
Person that we have on the show is part of an epic showbiz clan. You know,
hmm
let's see, the aunties and also the mom, they
Yep.
just, they're some of the most beautiful faces in the industry. And to
Amen.
have enter showbiz, it's like, whoa. And she's as talented as her family. So,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, joining us for the first time, she does have a new single. She has upcoming projects as well to join us here on The Monster. Give it up for Angelina
Hey,
Cruz.
Angelina.
Hi, thanks for
Oh my
having me.
goodness. First of all, what is fresh? Can we take a moment? Sobrang fresh. Halatang, bagong ligo.
Bagong
Like,
gising.
I look this good and it's all natural. And oh my goodness. Okay, before anything else, thank you for joining us. We were really excited to have you on the show because, we see your pictures with your sisters and your mom, and we're just like, wow, that looks like a really tight knit family. Like, you guys are super close,
Mhm.
you love doing things together, and then you're also beautiful and talented pa. So, before
Thank
we get into
you.
all of that, the beauty and the talent, how have you been? It's 2021, the start of a brand new year. Let's hope it's better than last year. How have you been coping naman? How are you?
I've been coping by keeping myself occupied with things by being productive while
Mm-hmm.
having free time. So I'm usually occupied with a lot of online schoolwork
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
and
Oh, okay.
practicing my hobbies, my singing, and I like to draw as well.
She's so
So,
talented nga.
okay, you still go to school, yes? Online class, or is this more of extra when I learn something, then I'm gonna take up this class?
Online classes. I just started my college.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm first year right now, so I just started late last year. So now I'm doing my online classes.
How has it been, Angelina? Because Rico and I, we haven't been in school for a while,
Yeah.
and a lot of our guests that are currently studying, when they were talking to us about this whole online class thing, a lot of them were like, "It's so different. It's difficult. It's challenging, especially for you. This is
Mhm.
your first year in college, and right off the bat, you're doing it online because of the pandemic and the lockdown. So,
Mhm.
how has studying been? Because you are very busy. You've got your singing, your acting, and your hobbies as well. So, how has online class been for you as well?
Starting out college with online classes obviously is a bummer for me since it's my first year. I expected to experience my first year of college face to face,
Yeah.
but Um, it's not so bad as people think it is. I mean, for me personally, I feel like you just had to have to get used to it. You have to manage your time well. At least that's what my mom advises me to do, to know my priorities, which is school first, then my career. So I should just know my priorities and manage my time wisely.
Mm.
And how does it go? Do you have baon? If it's just a random
No, no baon.
baon.
My mom's really kuripot. No, but no baon since we have food naman at home and we get to save more money, especially now since of COVID. Um, um, Spending money, you should spend your money more wisely, especially now. So my mom makes sure to like we have good food naman at home, so it's fine.
You just
I
have
like the bawe. I like the bawe from the. My mom's kuripot, but we have really good food at home. Oh my goodness. It sounds like it's been a crazy ride for you so far. I mean, Angelina, a lot of people, especially when quarantine first started, they started trying to find ways to keep themselves preoccupied. You obviously had school as well, but as a family, when you guys realized, okay, we are locked in together, we're not exactly allowed to just go out, go on vacation and whatnot. What are some of the activities that you guys did or tried to do to keep yourselves entertained and sane? Because I mean, being stuck at home, although a privilege, it can get pretty crazy, right?
Yes. I guess me and my family, we were even before COVID, we were really close. So I guess this made us even closer. We used our time to, watch movies. We really like horror movies. That's how we get to bond.
Mm.
We bake, me and my sisters. She's actually into baking and cooking more, but she teaches me that. I join her sometimes. And yeah, we just bond by watching films, movies. Me and my sister, we bond by watching K-drama.
K
Oh,
drama.
you're one of
Yes.
those. She's one of those, Rico.
Oh, you gotta do the heart, right? You gotta do that. Hey, Carla, I cannot unsee it. She's the photocopy of her mom.
I know.
Oh my
Thank
goodness. Even
you.
like the way she talks and everything. Now, Angelina, entering show business, was this something that your mom was surprised with? Or did she push you, Uy, anak, you gotta try show business?
Um, Actually, I feel like I was the one that was least expected by my mom to enter showbiz because when I was younger, it was always my two younger sisters who loved to sing, and I
Mm,
only got into singing when I was 14, 15 because I was curious when my sister bought a ukulele, and so I bought one as well.
mm,
And I taught myself through YouTube and I made covers online, and I guess that's how Universal Records reached out to me.
mm.
They discovered me through that, and my mom was shocked, and she pushed me to do that. She told me to always practice, and that them reaching out is a great opportunity.
Wow. I love that. I love that it kind of came by accident in a sense that you just
Mhm.
wanted to, follow with your sister and like bond together
Mhm.
with that. And it turned out to be this great thing. How did it feel when Universal approached you? Because I mean, that's a big label, Angelina. And for somebody that
Mhm.
started, loving to sing a little later on in life, was there pressure? Was there any, doubt that you had in yourself, or were you self-conscious like, oh man, what if they regret this, or what if I don't live up to it? How was that feeling and that process like when you signed with Universal?
When they reached out and when my mom told me about that, I was very shocked. I did not expect that because the type of covers I would make before would be just me and my duster playing the uke in my room. So I really didn't expect it to be discovered like that, but I did. And at first, I was honestly really pressured because people would expect so much from me, especially being part of the Cruz clan.
Mm.
Knowing
Mm-hmm.
all my relatives are very talented singers and performers. So um, I was pretty nervous at first and pretty pressured, but I didn't let it get to me anymore. And I just used that as a way to, as I just used that as motivation for me to practice and hone my skills more.
So,
Wow.
for those that are tuning in, for those that are watching us, we have Angelina Cruz. She's joining us. She does have a song out. Now, stepping inside the recording studio for the first time, recording the song and hearing it. Can you walk us through this? Can you take us through this experience? How'd you feel about everything?
Um, Well, I was introduced to Crashing from my producer. He emailed it to me. He suggested that I should cover it because this song was actually originally sung by Kyle Juliano and written by
Mm.
Rafi Cabrisanta. And when I listened to it, I loved it. I loved the feel of it. You get the feel that you're living in the moment, that you're just a hopeless romantic. It really brings out the hopeless romantic in you. And yeah, so I pushed through with recording, and here we are now. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really fun. Um, but yeah, I'm thankful for being suggested that through my producer.
It's really fate. I feel like, when things are meant for you, they will fall into place. But Angelina, before we
Mhm.
move on to acting, what was it about singing? Like, yes, we can hear that you're saying, you had fun in the studio and whatnot. But what was it about singing and music that got you hooked and got you to the point where you are today? Because, for some people, it's a release. For other people, it's an escape. What is music to you? That's why you're where you're at right now.
I got into singing and into music as maybe as an escape, as
Mhm.
to have something to enjoy doing, because at the time when I started singing, I was really stressed with all the schoolwork, and I use that as an escape.
Mm. And look,
Mm-hmm.
it's an escape, and then it turned into the pathway towards
Album.
your
Mm-hmm.
career. I love
And then
it.
it became
Okay,
my passion.
Bebby wrote,
noted.
Bebby rolling, going on world tours. But how's the difference that you're doing all this during the pandemic? I mean,
Yeah.
you have on school, online, and then also you have
Mhm.
your album. Are you doing performances as well at home? Like people will watch you, your fans would watch you.
Yes, I do. I record them myself. Then I like send it over and perform it for my fans. Um, I guess I used free time and my free time during lockdown to learn how to self record because honestly, before everything that happened, I didn't know how to record by myself. It was always my producer. So
Mm.
I guess I'm pretty grateful that I got to use my time wisely and I got to be more productive.
Yeah, and you got to learn new skills and new ways of doing things because I think that's what a lot
Mm-mm.
of us learned to do. We were interviewing
Mm-mm.
Augie Alcacid, and he said he became a one-man team. He would set up the lights and the mic and the production, like, and then he would sing. Right? I mean, it's also refreshing to hear how artists are learning new things about their craft
Mm-mm.
that they wouldn't necessarily have done if things were quote unquote normal. Now, moving from singing, acting. I mean, now this is something that I feel like a lot of people weren't surprised by when you decided that you wanted to enter show business
Mm-mm.
to sing and to act as well. But were you scared? Were you nervous? Did it come from you? Like, okay, did you tell management, I want to start acting? Or, I mean, was it suggested? Were you pushed? What's the story behind that?
Ever since I've always been open to acting. I've always wanted to try it. Since I'd always see my mom, my dad, behind the big screen. When I was younger, I'd always be with them behind the scenes, and I'd always tell myself that I'd want to try that someday. And
Mm.
knowing that, you know, I finally have, it's a blessing, and I enjoy doing it. I even tell my manager that I actually enjoy acting, and I want to do more.
It's
Now
in
you
her
know
blood.
when it comes to acting, you did mention your dad, and your dad's a multiple award-winning actor. One of the greatest
Mhm.
that we have. Was there any tips that he gave you about it? Na parang, anak, okay, this is the approach and all that.
When I was younger, he would always, when I have like speeches for school, I was like, I was like 8. He'd always teach me, and the way he taught me was, you know, he took it really seriously. So I guess I took it to heart as I grew up that whenever I have something to perform, like an acting way, I take it seriously now.
He ingrained it in you.
Mhm.
But Angelina, I
Yeah.
want to ask again because from singing to acting, and you are from a showbiz family, you are considered
Mhm.
showbiz royalty. Was there any pressure again, or any stress, or any doubt from you, or maybe an outside force? Because you are the child of so and so, right? I mean, that happens a lot. Did you feel like you had big shoes to fill? Did you want to try to step outside of the shadow of your parents? Maybe. I mean, what was that experience like? Because not everybody grows up in a showbiz family, right? And a
Mhm.
lot of people find that it can be difficult to be known
Mhm.
as someone more than the child of, right?
Yes, yes. Um, Honestly, starting, into acting, um, I was pretty nervous. I was, especially, with what's going on right now. It's COVID. Everything's pretty difficult, but I'm thankful because the director and the rest of the cast and staff, we have this thing where we do readings over Zoom, or I have a one-on-one with the director where he teaches me how to do things, how to say stuff, how to act, and I'm pretty grateful for that. And um, I guess this just motivates me more to just make a name for myself and not
Mm.
just be the anak nang or the anak the child of.
Mhm.
So yeah, just this just I don't know. I
So
just
no
use this as a
hashtag.
motivation.
No
Mm-mm.
hashtags behind it of anak of or son of.
Yeah, I
Uh,
love that
Mm-mm.
she's just like, I'm gonna work my way. I'm gonna work my way up. I'm
Mm-mm.
gonna work my way towards what I want. So let's talk
But
about
I
this. Oh, you're saying, sorry, yes.
but I am pretty grateful that not everyone has this opportunity or advantage to having parents who already acts, who has done the things that you want to do. So having them by my side, having my mom by my side is a blessing because she gets to give me advice and she gets to teach me as well.
I really love that she keeps going back to her mom. I feel you because I'm like super close to my mom. I mean, since we're talking about this first project, which I think is very exciting for you, this is a
Mhm.
teleserye, right? And you guys just finished filming a couple of episodes. How was that like? Like, what's a teleserye called? What's it about? And how was it like filming in lockdown? Were you on lockdown? Because a lot of movies
Yes.
and teleseries they all have to stay together, right? So what
Yeah.
was that like?
Well, we just started filming this sitcom this January. It's a sitcom teleserie.
Okay.
Um, on TV5. It's gonna be shown on January 24 every Sunday. Um, Honestly, at first I was very pressured because I'd see my mom practice her lines and rant to me about how hard it is, especially the heavy scenes. So I'm pretty thankful that I get to start out my acting with a sitcom with something light,
Mm.
especially since the cast as well, they're all so nice, they're also friendly, they're like a family na.
Mm-hmm. What was it like though filming? Because
so
this is your first project. Were you
Hmm.
guys locked in? Were you allowed to go home? Were
Yes.
there testings like every 2 days? Walk us through
um
that.
We were in a bubble actually. We stayed in a hotel and then we'd have this service that brings us to the set where everyone has been swabbed. So everyone needed to be swabbed. So we were literally in a bubble. We couldn't leave um uh for a particular time. So we had to do our filming 1 week for 5 episodes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So can you imagine
One.
the way
Whoa.
when the show comes out and you're watching it from afar, you're like, whoa, that would have been a. Is it airing already or it's about to air?
Jan.
About to air on January 24, Sunday.
So you have
So
to
that's
find out,
something to look forward
who's
to.
in party. Now,
Mhm.
here on the show, Angelina, we do have our all out questions. So we ask you random questions and everything in between all that. Now, we all know that you are very, very beautiful. In comes manliligaws. Is there advice that you got from your mom on how to handle manliligaws?
Um, I mean, since I'm already 19, my mom tells me naman that it's fine if I have maniligos, but I should just know, my priorities as well. That's what she tells
Mm,
me.
yeah.
Okay,
She
how about
keeps it.
no?
She keeps it
No.
real. It's like it's okay to have
Mhm.
something else. But what's your
Yeah.
type, Angelina? Like, do you have a type? Mestizo, chinito? Is there a celebrity crush that you have? That parang I want a boyfriend that looks like Chris Evans, Zac Efron.
um, I guess my
Namula.
um I never really had a type. I guess I'm into funny guys, tall funny guys.
Tall, funny
Right
guys.
now.
That
Mm-mm.
narrows it down to sino mga 10 million Filipinos. No, just kidding.
Morning, guys. Okay, okay. Favorite food?
Favorite food, bacon. I love bacon.
Hey, bacon. That's a good
Mm-mm.
one. How about guilty pleasure food? Like something that, oh, you just gotta have it on a good day, on a bad
Oh,
day.
guilty pleasure. Oh, I love pastry so much. I
Mm.
don't know, it's so weird. It's a weird craving I have. At random times of the day, I just crave for ensaymada or cheese roll or or cake. So
Now
I
I
really
want
love
ensaymada
Random,
and
she's
cheese
got
roll.
bacon in one hand and she has enchilada.
That sounds like a good breakfast. Grilled ensaymada with a side of bacon. That sounds like the
yeah.
ultimate breakfast with a cup of
Hmm.
coffee. I like this question, Angelina. This one's from Crystal. What's your 2021 goal?
Oh, my 2021 goal is to Oh, to finally master Tagalog. That's my current
Oh,
goal. Mm-mm.
hard save. No
I,
feeling. Hard save.
now,
You know what?
if you have any pets, if so, what type of pets you got?
I have dogs. I have three chihuahuas. No, actually,
Oh,
I have four chihuahuas. I have one toy poodle and one French bulldog. So we have a
oh
lot of
my God.
dogs.
That's like
We're
dog
dog
heaven
lovers.
right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, what are some of the activities aside from baking and movies do you love to do with your sisters? Because I'm sure you guys have sister time and do you gossip like in someone's room and then you're all just making chica for like 5 hours? What are some of the fun things that you guys do?
Yeah, we like making we call it making kwentuhan. Like, oh, do you have kwento? Oh, I have kwento. We tell each other that. We update each other with, our lives and whatnot. Aside from making kwentuhan, we enjoy playing games as well, like online games. We
Mhm.
not much now, but we used to play a lot of Among Us or COD.
Oh
Oh,
wow. Okay. Those sound like young people games among us. Those
Yes.
sound like
Beauty,
that sounds
man,
like young.
all the dudes are, whoa, what's your username? Let's go take on you. Right there.
Oh,
Why? What's your
we
motto
we
in
just
life?
play COD mobile naman, not the
Ah,
actual,
mobile.
not the serious COD. I can't do that.
Yeah,
So
that was a
yeah.
little too intense. But Rico, you were saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, what is your motto in life? Is there any quotes you live by that you got going for you?
My motto in life would be live life to the fullest. Because if you do, I guess I'd never regret the things I do if I do live my life to the fullest.
How are you 19? You are so mature. I love it. I
Thank
wish more
you.
people were as mature as you. Like there are people in their 40s and they're not even this mature. Favorite movies like or TV series that you can just rewatch over and over again any time of the year.
My favorite TV series would be The Queen's Gambit. That's what I
Ooh.
love right now. I finished it and I can't stop, talking about it with other people. The Queen's Gambit. Aside from the Queen's Gambit, as I've said before, I really like the horror genre. I
Mhm.
love the series The Haunting of the Hill House and The
Mm.
Haunting of Bly Manor. So that's two seasons with the same series.
Yeah, that one's good too. That one's so
Mhm.
scary. Okay, how about
I
favorite
know.
artists? Like right now, especially like you can't stop listening to their songs, and when you feel good, you want to listen to them. You get inspiration from them. Who are some of your favorite artists?
I really love Daniel Caesar. Ever since I've loved his music. If not Daniel Caesar, I like Gene Aiko's music as well.
Hmm.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
good sweet stuff. So for those who are listening to us and they're watching us, we have Angelina Cruz. She's joining us. We're going through all our questions, just fun questions. You're such a sweet girl. I want to know. We want to know how you get mad. Do you ever get mad?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Sorry.
Do you ever get mad? You know,
Oh.
and what do you react? And how do you react when because you're such a sweet girl.
Yeah, I do get mad, especially being the panganay. You really have to step your ground. And sometimes, I'm soft spoken, I really am. And my sisters sometimes take advantage of it, so I just snap and get mad at them and they listen naman. So being the panganay, I really have to, set my ground. I have to, show them that I am the panganay because sometimes they take advantage of me being soft spoken or nice.
Mhm.
But
See how serious
how? How
that?
do you get mad, Angelina? Like, do you go, stop it? Or, I am so angry right now. How do you do it? Or do you just give them a look? Like, they're
I
being naughty or
I
whatever. Then
guess
you're
when
just
I get
like,
mad, I'm more of the like, the the quiet type of person when I'm mad, or I give them the look. I give them the I just give them a look, or I make like sly comments. That's how I get mad. The I'm I'm kind of the B word when I'm mad.
really? But you sound like you're still calm when you're mad. You literally just said, when I'm really mad, I'm quiet.
But when Carla gets mad, you
No,
flip
I
out
give
and
them like the the do you know the type of the quiet therapy thingy? I don't know. I just don't talk to them and I give sly comments or I make parinig
Mm,
sometimes. That's how I get
okay.
mad.
She
Not
That's how
passive
they get
aggressive.
affected. Yeah, I get passive aggressive. Yes, um, because I'm not more. Because if I get like mad when I like if I say stop it, they don't take me seriously. My
so she
sister's really like that.
you just go do your thing, and then you're like told y'all. Now, what was the last time that you're happy? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What makes you giggle?
What makes me happy? Spending time with the people that I love. My dogs make me happy. Doing the things I love make me happy.
She's such a simple girl. How can you not like her? I mean, I can't imagine anyone hating you. But let's say there are, because you do come from a showbiz family. You are in show business now. So technically, you're in the public eye, right? And there are always going to be naysayers and there are always going to be trolls. I mean, do you ever get negative comments or negative messages? And if you do, how do you handle it? Because you are just starting out, you are very young. So, I mean, did it affect you a lot before? Does it still do? How do you go about haters?
Um, when the negative comments started, when I just started entering the showbiz industry, I I I got kind of affected at first, but then my mom told me to not get affected by it. That getting negative comments from people or like bashers, that's a normal thing in the showbiz industry. You can't please anyone. That's what my mom tells me. So what I do now, I really don't get affected by it anymore. I just block and delete. That's what I do.
Block and delete.
A
I
Yes,
lot.
like
and
that.
focus my energy on my fans, my supporters.
Yeah. That's a
So
better way to use your
Mm-mm.
time because
Yeah.
the problem with trolls is the more you engage
Yeah,
with them,
the
the
more
more they're
you
gonna,
entertain, yeah, the more
yeah.
you entertain them, the more they like it when you entertain them. So I just really don't put my energy on that.
now, Angelina, do you have any hidden talents?
Oh,
That's my sister with a dog.
oh my god, that
I
was the
forgot to lock the
funniest thing.
door.
That's the
Or
funniest thing I've ever seen. Can you
yeah.
call her? That's too cute. She literally was like,
Like, can you help me
with the
join
ball.
over there? Is it possible?
I'm like, Sam,
Can you?
you want to say hi? I'm in an interview.
Or come on,
She
join us.
doesn't want. She's shy.
Oh my god, her name is Sam. Hi, Sam. You're
Sam.
adorable. She literally that was so 2020. You know how, like, especially at the start when people were trying to figure out how to work from home and do
Yeah.
interviews and pressers from home, and then family members are walking by, the
Yeah.
dog is walking by.
So
She's
from home,
our tour
grabe.
poodle. Yeah.
That was too funny. I'm sorry, that made my day. That was too cute. Rico, you were saying?
Back to hidden talent. You have any hidden talents that
Um,
not many people know, or what's that something that they don't know about you that you would like
I
to
Yeah.
share?
guess I guess what most people don't know is that I love to draw. I was actually supposed to to um use my passion for drawing as something I'd take seriously as a career. I was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to go to art school, but then I thought to myself, maybe I want to keep drawing as a hobby, as something I enjoy doing instead of something I have to be obliged to do because I don't want to
Mm.
ruin it, naman. So yeah,
That is so
I love to draw.
smart. Do you have any drawings that you can show us or any work that you have?
Um,
I want to see. I want to see.
I have my iPad. I do a lot of digital drawings here. I'll
Can we
show.
see? Oh, I'm
Yes, of
excited.
course.
Okay.
Especially during quarantine,
Yeah.
I use that time to get into digital drawing more because before that, I just love to do little doodles, little sketches. So yeah, here are my drawings. This
Do you
one's
mind to have an
something
exhibit?
I'm working on
Okay.
currently. Here.
Oh
Oh
wow!
my
Yeah.
god.
Oh
That's
my
something I'm
god!
Wow.
working on right now.
Angelina,
So
my
yeah.
gosh.
Could be an
Oh
anime.
my. Wait, I
Wow!
was not expecting it to be like, Wow. No, not that I was expecting it to be bad, but that doesn't look like it's like a hobby. Wait, that's
Sorry,
no
it's
word.
Thank you. But yeah, I just enjoy doing it. When I have my free time, I just draw. It's pretty therapeutic for me.
Hmm. And you
Mm.
should
draw
have
so
plenty
well.
more. You should
Thank
have
you.
plenty more free time and have an exhibit. My goodness.
I
Yeah,
know.
grabe, no? So hidden talent. She got it all, Carla.
I
She
know
got it
it's
all.
not fair. Okay, bye.
Right, ingat,
Oh
ah.
my
Text na lang. Okay. Oh, tell us once again about your song. Invite everybody to request for it here on the Monster. Go ahead.
Hey everyone, please stream my new single Crashing out on all digital platforms. It is written by Rafi Cabrisante and originally sung by Kyle Juliano. Thank you to my producer Ito Rapadas for producing this wonderful song and to Miss Kathleen and to Universal Records.
Don't forget, guys, you can request it on the Monster and invite everyone once again for your sitcom. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for this.
Yes.
What's it called? Who's starring in it? And when again is it gonna air?
Please also watch out for my sitcom coming on January 24. Every Sundays on TV5, starring John Estrada, Elena Darna, and myself,
Oh my
and
gosh.
of course, Ron Valdez.
It's gonna be a good 2021 for you, Angelina. We're gonna claim it for you. I mean, congratulations. Nothing but good things ahead for you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Please thank your sister for making an appearance as well.
That was really cool.
Thank
And
you for
Angelina,
having
thank you.
me.
I have one more question. Advice for all the heartbroken people out there, and advice for those that are in love
Oh.
out there.
My advice for all the people who are in love and who are heartbroken, I guess, is to always remember to love yourself and to make sure to put yourself first before anything or anyone. So that's
Ooh, that's a good one. How about your message for your fans? Because you have a lot of fans who love on you, who support
it.
you. I mean, message for them.
Thank you so much for all the support and for all the love you've been giving me ever since I was 14 or ever since I started out. Thank you so, so much. I love you guys all so much to my little angels and Angelina's crew. I love you guys so much.
Very
Oh,
good.
thank you,
Oh,
Angelina.
wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, give it up once again for Angelina Cruz.
Hi,
Bye. Thank you for having me.
you dear. Oh my God, I love her. Her mama raised her so well.
Mhm.
Rico, I am speechless. She was wonderful.
And to have somebody in the business starting out and as sweet as her, it could be such a role model. You know what I
I
mean?
know. She's so mature. She's so
Mhm.
well spoken. And I love the fact that she is humble enough to be like, oh, I'm still so grateful for my family, for all the tips. And, she's so eager to learn and to try new things. I'm in awe that someone so young can be so grounded and mature. I'm excited for her. Like, I truly, truly am. I think nothing but great things are going to happen for her. And her
And that
sisters, I'm
drawing,
sure. And the
and
poodle.
drawing, and that drawing, Carla, man. I hope
No.
it's gonna be an animation that she's gonna get into. Man, it's just stunning. Or she's gonna have an exhibit. I forgot to ask her that. My goodness, she's gonna have an exhibit for drawing. But don't
But you,
forget
but
to
you know
request.
what? Sorry. Can I just say it one more time for all the monsters out there? I love what she said and I want to highlight it. Because she was thinking of making drawing part of school so she could make it into a career. But then she thought, no, I want it to be something that I love doing and not something that I'm obligated to do. Remember that, guys. Just because, people are telling you, like, oh, do that, do that, do that. Follow your heart and what makes you feel good. And I think that's something that we can learn from her, from Angelina, that go with the flow, but at the same time, trust your gut, trust what you want to do, and do things for yourself. I love
And
that.
what a way to cap off our Friday or week. It's been an interesting week for a lot of people. And thank you, Angelina, and also everybody at Universal Records. Thank you guys for allowing us to interview her, ladies and gentlemen. But on Facebook Live and those that are listening on air, she is Carla Aguas.
He's Rico.